Hello and happy Wednesday. I know. Y'all, the schedule has been all over the place. So, anyways, it's the afternoon time, but happy Wednesday. I didn't get to say that earlier. So, whoo, child. Let's just say life be lifing. If you know, you know, life be lifing. And with anything that I tell you guys, I want you to know I'm also talking to myself. So don't ever feel like I'm coming down on you. I'll be coming down on me too. Life be lifing. And one thing that we need to get in the habit of is not allowing it to stress us the fuck out. Stress is not good for our bodies, y'all. It's not good. It's not good. It's not good. It's not good. But yet we still do it from time to time. I know, and if you don't know, I am in control of my emotions. You are in control of your emotions, believe it or not. Just because you are having a bad moment does not mean you're having a bad day. Okay? I'm going to say that one more time. Just because you're having a bad moment does not mean you are having a bad day. But what we do is we allow that bad moment to turn into a bad day. And nothing ever comes with that. Nothing positive ever comes. It's like when I leave the house in negative spirits, it's like nothing goes good for the rest of the day. Sometimes I might catch a break, but I've noticed that when I leave negatively, I tend to attract negativity for the entire day. And I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. I like positive energy. I like to feel motivated, inspired, ambitious, just on top of the world. I love having feel good energy. It's the best feeling ever. If you know, you know. But even though I love that positive spirit, sometimes I allow that negative spirit to get the best of me. And for me, that looks like not sleeping, overeating, anxiety, just kind of like frustrated. I'm not smiling as much. I feel like I have this aura of please don't talk to me. And I really don't like to have that aura about me. And I know it sucks, but we got to understand that when we're carrying around stress and worrying about what's outside of our control, we are not trusting that God is going to make it work. And that's sad. I don't know about you, but God has always made it work for me. And He's made it work for you too. Because if you wouldn't be able to watch this video if He ain't make it work, because you'd be dead. Hey, I'm just speaking truth here. If He ain't find a way, you would not be here today watching this video. But yet sometimes we stop trusting that He's going to make it work out. It don't make sense. It don't even make sense, but we do it. I do it. I do it. I gotta stop. Y'all, I gotta stop. I've gotten better. I have gotten a lot better with trusting Him. I've been walking on faith for 4 years. Being an entrepreneur will teach you how to walk on motherfucking faith. He'll have you walking on water for real. If you know, you know. And one of my goals right now, I have so many goals, but one of my goals is a six pack. I have never had a six pack before a day in my life, y'all. Never. And I'm so close. I'm so close. I am about, I would say between 20 to 30 pounds away from my six pack. I think somewhere up in there. And for me, that's close because I've lost 100 pounds. So, yes, when I tell you I'm right there, just best believe I'm right there. Okay. I am literally right there. It's like right there. It's so close. It's so close. It's so close. And it's like the closer I get to that six pack, the harder it is to get to that six pack. And if you know, in order to get a six pack, you gotta be clean eating, honey. You gotta be on it. You have got to be on your shit to get that six pack. You really do. You really do. Because your stomach is the last place your body holds fat. Because it doesn't take that much energy to store the fat there. So you got to be a clean eating person to get that visible six pack. And you can see my side pack is coming in, but we still got to get them middle boxes right. And when I stress, I eat. And I eat. And I got to stop that because that was always my vice. Food was always my go-to when I was stressed. And I've come a long way. But sometimes I be going back to food to just bring me back down a little bit. I gotta stop that. Because if I want that six pack, I gotta control the eating. I gotta trust that God is gonna be God, like He's always been. And I gotta stop stressing. And like I said, most days I don't, but some days I do. Some moments I allow to get the best of me, and I'll start eating. And it's not even like I'm eating bad stuff. I'm just eating a lot of the good stuff. Okay, so I'm no longer in that caloric deficit that I need to be in. So we got to stop stressing. Whatever it is you're stressing about, it's not helping you. It's not fixing the problem. It's hurting you. It's hurting me. If you're stressing about money, you stressing is not going to magically make money appear in your account. Now, is it? No, it's not. If you're stressing about your job, you stressing about it is not going to make them not write you up. It's not. They still going to mess with you. So why stress when it's not fixing nothing? I don't know. Child, I don't know. But we got to stop that. We got to stop stressing. We got to let go and let God. Because He always comes through. But sometimes we lose control of our emotions. And we got to stop that. And then just like, for instance, if you're someone who stresses, and let's say you lose sleep when you're stressing, now you walking around tired. Ugh, I hate being tired. I hate that feeling. Being sleepy all day. Oh God. No. Maybe when you stress, you drink. I used to do a lot of that. Honey. That ain't never fixed the problem. Because once I sobered up, them problems was right there, smack in the face. Oh gosh, what else? Sometimes when you're stressed, maybe you're someone who doesn't eat. I don't know what that's like. I always ate. But some people, when they stress, they don't eat. That's not good. Walking around hungry? No, I don't like that. I don't like being hungry. What else? Sometimes people smoke cigarettes when they're stressed. I ain't never been a cigarette smoker. A weed smoker, yes, but cigarette smoker, nah, that won't never my thing. But whatever your vice is to alleviate stress, 9 times out of 10, it's probably not a good one. I have a new vice, but it's not a bad one. So I don't know if that's considered a vice. Aren't vices just considered like negative things? I don't know. I do love to work out. That does help. Weightlifting helps for sure. Because it's really hard to be stressed when you tired. When you tired, when you trying to collect your breath after a hard set, it's really hard to be stressed at the same time. You can't really do both. So that has saved me for sure. Weightlifting has really saved my life. It's a great stress reliever. Walking, y'all, the power of taking a walk. I wish I knew that sooner in life. If you don't know now, you know. Try it. If someone sends you a negative text message or call you with some negative-ish, before you respond, go take a 15-minute walk, come back, and I bet you your mood gonna be slightly different. Watch and see. Don't knock it till you try it. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a little different. Walking's good. Walking's a good one. Walking's really good. Meditating, just sitting in silence. It's hard to start meditating if you've never done it before. I feel like meditation, you have to really work for it. Because if your mind isn't clear and you're not used to knowing how to clear your mind, you can do it. It's nothing that you can't do. You can do it. But I don't know if, when I started, I could only keep my mind clear for a minute. And then I would up it over time. But that works. Meditating does work. Listing out what is going right, that works. Because once you write out that list, and sometimes it's hard to pull out what you're grateful for when it seems like everything is just going wrong. So sometimes it might take you a few minutes to gather your list of things. But once you do, and you start reading it back to you, you'd be like, all right, it's not that bad. I'm telling you. But we got to stop with the stress. And it really does kill you. High blood pressure, people be having strokes, aging faster. You ever seen someone and they tell you their age and you're shocked? You're like, dang, they must have had a hard life. Yeah. So we gotta stop. Gotta stop. And also praying. I didn't used to be someone who prayed. I don't know if it was pride or just I didn't know the power of God. But praying does help. It does. And sometimes it feels like, is he listening? Is he up there? Does he hear me? Did he forget about me? But just trust that it's going to always work out, just like it always has. And it may not work out how you want it to work out. Maybe you want a certain outcome and you're not getting that particular outcome that you want. That don't mean it's not working out. You just don't see it yet. And it will always be okay. Sometimes we go through things because it's going to make us stronger. I like to think that I'm very mentally tough. It takes a lot to throw me off. And if I am thrown off, I'm not thrown off for long. That motivation and ambition come right back. It always comes right back. And so how would I be that if I haven't gone through some SHIT? I wouldn't, because I ain't go through nothing. So it's building you. It's building your character. It's preparing you for the next level. If you look at it that way. Some people will let stuff destroy them and they stay destroyed, right? But if you can look at it as, instead of why is this happening to me, and why is it happening for me? When my money is tight, I don't look at it like, why is this happening to me? I look at it, why is it happening for me? And it's happening for me so I can learn how to budget better. Because when I am blessed with my millions and millions and millions of dollars, I don't want to be that person who has a net worth of this but can barely pay their mortgage. It can happen. It can happen. You'd be surprised, but it can definitely happen. If you don't learn the basic principles of money management, how are you going to be a good steward to more money? You just going to spend more money. Been there, done that. Now I know. So you just got to change the way you look at things and know that it will always work out. Always.